Now let's see how we can use middlewares inside our Next.js app. First, you need to create only one middleware inside your app. You can catch any pages and you can redirect to any page you want by using the middleware before it is requested or it is go to the client. So let's create a middleware. First, let's close all this. Let's close all this and let's create a new folder, not folder, any file. Let's create a new file which is called middleware.ts. middleware.ts. Now it is used to intercept our requests, so we can do anything else like authentication and analytics inside this middleware. So let's show you an example. First, we need to create a function, export function, and let's give it middleware. The name must be middleware, and inside the parameter let's give it request, and it is request. It is a type of request. Yeah, request, and let's give this a bracket. Now we can intercept any requests we want. We can protect any pages using this middleware. Let's show you that. First, let's create a constant by creating const is logged in equals false, and let's give this if is logged in. Now if this is false, we need to redirect to the home page. Let's show you that. If this is true, return next response from next server dot next. If it is true, we'll let the request flow and we do nothing. But if it is false, we'll redirect the page to the home page or some elements, or we can do any other things like console log this user is not authenticated, sort of like that. So in my case, let's show you return return next response dot redirect new URL and home. It will redirect us to home, and request dot URL. So now when we apply this, it will, by default it is false. Now when we go to any page, it will redirect us to the home page. Let's show you that. Now let's come here and first let's refresh it. You can see it will apply also on the home page. The middleware apply also on the home page, and if you try to access the home page, it will give us this error. But we can specify that. Let's go to this. The best will be we using a matcher. We can also use request.url inside this using end. This and you can specify the URL, and if the URL is home page, you can render the home page. but it is not the recommended way. The recommended way is using a catcher or a matcher, not a catcher. So we can use export const config equals matcher like this, and we can specify the paths that we can redirect to, so we can protect. So it is export. So now let's specify the paths. Let's example, let's protect a profile, and let's save this. Now if we navigate to the profile page, it will redirect us to the home page, but it will not protect the home page. If we go to the home page, it is public and anyone can access it. Let's show you, and let's refresh. Now you can see the home page is not protected and we can access it. But if I go to the profile page, you can see it will direct me back to the home page because the profile page is protected, and in my case it is I am not logged in or I am not authenticated user. So if I try to access the profile page, because I am not a protected authenticated user, it will redirect me to home page. You can use this to authenticate users. Now if you want to protect multiple pages, you can use like this, like an array. And if you want to protect pages which is inside the children of the profile page, you can use like this, slash profile and slash path and star. I think it's like this. Now it will protect profile page, and it will protect any page which is found after the profile page. It will be protected, and let's save it and let's show you. Now if I try to access the profile page, it will redirect me back to the home page. But if I try to access profile slash any number, which is our ID, also it is also protected. But if I delete this, it will only protect the profile page. Let's show you now. If I go to profile slash one this ID, it will not protect it. It will go to that page because it is not protected. Only the profile page is protected. So this is a good way to show analytics or protection or authenticate users using, you can use middleware to authenticate users. If I say this to true, now because it is true, all the requests will not be protected because the user is authenticated. Now if I go to profile, I can access the profile page. Let's show you. If I go to profile, you can see I can access the profile. Now if I create new endpoint and let's say profile, I can profile slash any path which is found inside profile. Now it's not also you can access that also. Now if I go to this, you can see I can access that because I am authenticated. So you can check any authentication inside the middleware. This is how you use a middleware. It is a good way to authenticate users and to give analytics to users. So this is how you use authentication middlewares inside Next.js.